Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Hey, before we get into it today, I just want to say thank you so much for all the wonderful condolences and messages of support, comments, DMs, emails. You guys are amazing. I just cannot thank you enough. So here's the deal. Every August, I tend to go on a vacation. I usually have like a week or two of guest hosts. Well, that was going to be the case this year, but my mother passed away. So unfortunately, I just had to take a couple weeks off. But here's the deal. They were already recording or had recorded those videos. So I'm going to ease back into posting by starting with the guest host videos that would have been covering a vacation. Do me a favor, be nice to them. They took time out of their busy schedules to do these just for you and for me, and I think they're a lot of fun. Our first guest host today is a food editor on America's Test Kitchen, on-air talent for Cook's Country TV, and he has his own show called On the Road, where he travels around the country talking to cooks and home chefs about their ingredients, techniques, and stories behind some of the most celebrated dishes. On the Road is on YouTube. You can watch it now for free. Please welcome Bryan Roof.
Hey, this is Bryan Roof from America's Test Kitchen, Cook's Country TV, and On the Road. I'm here subbing in for my man Barry. Barry, I am such a huge fan of the channel. Thank you for inviting me to make this wonderful sandwich we're going to make today. Barry's invited me to make the Bay State sandwich from 1001 Sandwiches of 1936. Barry's kind of evil because this is a pork and beans sandwich. I've never eaten canned pork and beans in my life. Also, I've never shopped for pork and beans. I went to my local Stop and Shop. Finally had to ask somebody because I couldn't find it. Finally found it all the way down the bottom shelf, all by itself. Nobody loves it, but today we're going to give it some love. And now I got to put it in a sandwich. So aside from the canned pork and beans, we got crispy bacon, which we're going to blast out in the skillet. One small onion raw, some ketchup, some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of parsley for greenery and for health, a tablespoon of green bell pepper, and a dash of Tabasco, some salt and some mayonnaise. So we're gonna get cracking on it. Oh, and it's served on rye bread, so. About 1 tablespoon of chopped bell pepper. And about 1 sprig of parsley, just a quick chop. Okay, the recipe called for 2 slices of crisp brown bacon. This bacon was sort of structurally unsound, but even structurally unsound bacon is good bacon. Part of the show, pork and beans. Not an easy item to find. Bottom shelf. Okay, doesn't smell bad, doesn't look bad. I'm gonna give it a taste. First taste of canned pork and beans. Whoa. That is not that great. It's kind of gelatinous in the can, a little bit sweet. Yeah, we're gonna power through though. Okay, so all the vegetables go into the chopper, along with 2 slices of bacon, brown crisp bacon. A little extra bacon can't hurt. Just put the vegetables and the bacon through the chopper. All right. Not crazy. Okay, all the veggies in the bowl. The veggie mixture actually smells pretty good. Now our pork and beans, not looking great. And then we add enough mayonnaise and seasoning to bind it. So I'm just going to start off a tablespoon of mayonnaise, a little hitter of salt. Okay, added a lot of pepper. And then we're gonna add some hot sauce. I don't have any Tabasco, which is what it calls for, but I'm gonna use this Bad Kitty Hellfire, which is the next best thing. And then we just give this a mix. Oh man, kind of like a tuna salad meets egg salad meets chicken salad, and they all got in a mean fist fight, and I guess the pork and beans won. Also, I didn't see any pork in this pork and beans, so I don't know if I'm getting ripped off here. Pure evil, Barry, pure evil. Okay, finally we're gonna add a splash of Worcestershire sauce and a little hitter of ketchup to mix that up. And then we're going to spread this beautiful bean salad mixture on rye bread, because why not? Doesn't look terrible. Looks like it's interesting. A little nervous to bite into it though. There's slight angle, make it fancy. All right, so let's give this Bay State sandwich from 1001 Sandwiches of 1936 a go. It's fun to say that. It's like a street fight of flavors in my mouth. All kinds of things happening that I didn't expect. I think the best thing about it is that hot sauce. Actually, I like the raw onion. I love raw onion in the sandwich. It's actually not bad. On a scale of 0 to 10, I'm going to give this Bay State sandwich probably a 3. It's really, I would never make this again. But we can plus it up. We're going to make it happen. Okay, we're gonna plus this sandwich up with some bread and butter pickles because we're in New England and people love them here. I don't even really love bread and butter pickles that much, but the sandwich needs something. A little Calabrian chili paste, boom. Finally, a little bit of arugula for some greenery and just to make us feel healthy. And we're gonna drizzle the arugula with a bit of olive oil, sprinkling with salt. This is the new and improved plussed up Bay State sandwich with arugula, Calabrian chili, and bread and butter pickles. So we are going to give our plussed up Bay State sandwich with bread and butter pickles, arugula, and Calabrian chilies a go. Massive improvement. When you're in New England, you got to wash it down with a nice coffee. That's good. Those bread and butter pickles are really something special. Calabrian chili brings some nice heat. But the acidity and the sweetness of the bread and butter pickles echoes the sweetness in the pork and beans. I don't know this. We can go to 11 on this one, but I'll settle it 8. Massive improvement. I'm still eating it voluntarily. I don't think I'm going to feel good later, but Barry, thank you so much for letting me guest host Sandwiches of History. It was a lot of fun. I don't feel too good now with the pork and beans settling in my stomach there, and I blame you for that. But I remain a huge fan, and really thank you so much. Hope to do it again.